up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go. And pitching here today, Andrew Heaney. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that ball is out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
That one misses, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air to left center, Sawinski sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. Here's Matt Chapman.
The third baseman.
When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Late with the swing there.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Rafael Devers. Swing and a miss. 0-1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Here comes a pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Reynolds hustles to get it in, and that holds the lead runner at third as it's a double, and second and third now with one away. 2 on, 1 out. Ref Snyder now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
To third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. Now batting Tristan Casas.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Misses off the plate, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Devers on second. Ref Snyder over at first with 1 away. In the air, left side. Sawinski makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Kevin Pillar. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Hit hard on the ground is short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
2 outs, bases full. Edmundo Sosa, the next to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Inside corner at the knees, that's a strike. Good fastball.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Pays to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Coming, you see it, can't touch it. Who won it? Coming, fans see it.
Back here in Pittsburgh and towing the slab, Hayden Birdsong. What do you have on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
No, that's a foul ball.
Pillar pulls that one down, and there's 1 away. Here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
The center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
First pitch misses. In the air, right side. Ref Snyder on the run towards the line. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Heaney back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Gonzalez hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That misses, and it's 1-0. Lee goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Jazz Chisholm Jr. up next for the Red Sox. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Chapman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2-1.
That one outside. 3-1 now.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Chisholm over at second. Chapman at first. One gone.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox.
Right fielder Rob Refsnyder.
And that is out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0. And with 2 down, the Red Sox the early lead. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. This one in the air center field. Cruz under it. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Brian Reynolds here.
The right fielder, Brian Reynolds.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like...
Casas tossed to second, back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
Batting 6.
2 down, bases empty. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Refsnyder on the move, brings it in, and that ends the inning. Back here at PNC Park, and the batter now, Kevin Pillar. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And here is Sosa to the plate. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that's a foul ball. Double play ball to second. Touches the bag for one.
Out.
Over to first. Safe. So up next, Dylan Dingler. He's 0 for 1.
Dingler.
That one ripped. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Coming home. He will score.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Red Sox, Jung-Hoo Lee. And ball one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a base hit. And now to aboard to third. Tag, got him.
The batter number 13, second baseman.
And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. That clips a corner.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Jazz goes down on strikes. Back here in Pittsburgh, this is Joey Bart.
The catcher, Joey Bart.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Batting eight,
Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit.
Sawinski.
Late on that fastball. One out, base is empty. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And it's fouled away. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third.
Ball inside.
That one missing inside. And that's a base hit. Sawinski around third. In there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Man at first, one away. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It has the distance. Gone. A two-run shot. It's 7-3. One out, base is empty. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Whips it to first. That takes care of Connor Falefa.
Now batting.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Towards first, and foul ball. That one a little bit high. 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
The count is full.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Number 10.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ryan Reynolds digs in now. On the ground to the left. On to Jazz. And that is the inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And here is Matt Chapman. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. And forget it. Matt Chapman bops one out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 8-3. Rafael Devers up to hit. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Hayes makes the grab on the run. So stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. He's already homered in this game. Fastball is outside.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Struck him out looking.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Chase Sugar on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
In there, and it's 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Gonzalez to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And he chases a high fastball there.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Brian Hayes now at the plate. Fly to right his first time. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
The catcher, number 14, Joey.
Here's Joey Bart now.
Bart.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hayes, the base runner at first with one out. Strike two.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Red Sox leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Inside, just missed. Chapman over to Jazz. There's one on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Back here at PNC Park, ready now for the 5th inning, and now the center fielder, Kevin Pillar. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Sosa stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Swing and a pop-up. Gonzalez hauls it in, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 13.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Dylan Dingler. Sugar, a righty that throws with power. 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one down the line. Hayes to first. Gets the catcher by a step. So the batting order turns over. Jung Hoo Lee, the next to hit. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 9-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Drilled out towards left center field. And that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the left fielder, Jack Suwinski. Birdsong back to work. And the slider catches the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Stays alive. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. Here's McCutcheon. Singled and scored his first time. And the slider just misses. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Look out! And it hit him.
Now batting, second base.
So the lineup flips over. And now Nick Gonzalez.
Now pitching for Boston, number 22, Garrett Whitlock.
In there at the knees.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Lee brings it in, and there's 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Kiner-Falefa.
And that one ripped to left. This one could be trouble. They're waving McCutchen home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So 2 down. Up next for the Pirates, O'Neill. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any rate.
Now batting, the right
so they're all loaded up. B-Ray coming to the plate now. And that one fouled off. All loaded up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Next offering misses down and away. On to Chaz, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. All set for the top of the 6th. And here is Matt Chapman.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a ground ball. Gonzalez to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The designated hitter.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 1 for 3. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Base is empty, 1 away. All Red Sox in this one. Foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Left field. Sawinski calls it in, 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Rob Refsnyder. And first offering is fouled off. That one the other way, and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Stepping in, Tristan Casas. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. strike three. Got him with the sweeper. And we're back. Bottom of the sixth. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Right through there for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. And that's down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Brian Hayes will hit next.
Hayes.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
The Red Sox up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Now batting, catcher.
Two down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joey Bart. And there's a foul ball.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2 out, space is empty. And the slider just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Out to short, Sosa. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
The next pitch misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through him for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Edmundo Sosa digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Right side, and that one handled. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Dylan Dingler.
Dylan Dingler.
Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 7th, leading off, Jack Sawinski.
The left fielder, Lewinsky. Now pitching for Boston, number 31, John Newton.
There's the strike. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Hit in the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Sawinski leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lee makes the grab. 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Into center and a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
Now
that pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now a chance for O'Neal Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a hit. Throw into third. Hung up in a rundown now. Runner scores from second as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's now 9-4. To third. Tag. Got him. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. So a lefty out of the pen, Ryan Brookie.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And there's a
1 ball,
ball.
1 strike.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That misses the zone. 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one not close, and it's 2-2. And misses inside. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but He wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And first offering is fouled off. In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Back up the, oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. First and second, 1 out. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. 1 for 4 with a double. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
2 balls, 1
in
strike.
the dirt. Next offering
balls,
way off
1
the
strike.
plate. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but we needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Ref Snyder stands in now and watches strike 1. That one ripped, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds.
The right fielder, Brian
Newcomb, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And that clips the inside corner. Off the plate inside, and the count even 1-1. That's back. Going, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they close the gap. It's 9-5. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That's a hit.
He was all over that one.
Now
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's going to be Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Nope.
Just missed.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1. There's the strike. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ke'Bryan down on strikes. Joey Bart,
now
the next Pirate to hit.
Joey Bart.
And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Fouled off left side. Pulls that one foul. 2 on, 1 out. That one
ball,
misses,
2 strikes.
and the count is 1-2. Hard hit left side. Over to Jazz. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Baraki back to work. That misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Off the plate, 2-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Kevin Pillar up next for the Red Sox. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Dennis Santana. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Dennis Santana.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike. And they'll do it again. This to center field. And a base hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Sosa now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Sawinski on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. Tries to get back and save.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Loop behind second. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, bottom 9. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch, not close. Outside corner, there's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Chapman over to first in time. And McCutchen is
now
out.
That second
He's
baseman.
2 outs away. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The Red Sox leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind.